who is the Superman.
Superman, right? Yeah. I want to say when I was like 12 or 13, I went to Vegas with my buddy Jose. We all took a family trip, and we actually went to the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum out there.
Mm-hmm.
We fucking loved it. So ever since I was a teenager, I've been watching that show every time it would come on. But I remember getting the books, Ripley Believe It or Not books and shit like that. But,
yeah.
And so it's coming back with Bruce Campbell
on the Travel Channel.
That's pretty cool. Hell yeah.
Look for it next year.
That's
now.
Sick, dude. Yeah. Because we are...
Yeah,
today,
Happy New Year.
Yeah, exactly.
We are in the new year. In the future.
January 1st, 2019. Jesus.
What else do I have? Second Happy Death Day to You trailer dropped this week for New Year's.
Nice.
The film will hit theaters February 14th for Valentine's Day.
To You, meaning the second one?
Happy Death Day
to You.
To
You.
So it is the second one.
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen the first one. I remember seeing the trailer for it, but I haven't seen it. I kind of know it's about.
It's Groundhog's Day-ish.
For her death day. She dies every day. Okay, for sure.
She needs to figure out.
I had good reviews from friends on that one, so I got to check that one out.
Yeah,
and
it actually.
You'd recommend it as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first one was actually it's fun. The sequel is interesting. I'm not sure how they're going to go about that, plot wise, but I guess we'll see. BLUMHOUSE is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
What else? Netflix rings in the new year with Stranger Things as they reveal that Season 3 will drop July 4th, 2019. Alongside that, we had some new artwork and a teaser countdown to the premiere, as my buddy Vic already stated.
Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. I looking forward to 11.
I know they kind of backed off to let the kids grow a little bit more because there's going to be some time that's passed.
Some skips
between 2 and 3. So I'm looking forward to see where they go.
Real time aging,
right?
Real time puberty,
and it's strange.
Yeah,
still in the 80s.
In some more Netflix news, we had a bunch of New Year surprise ads for streaming on Netflix, including The Autopsy of Jane Doe, which I really love. I hope you guys will check that out. The Butterfly Effect,
Nice.
Cellular, Eight-Legged Freaks, Ghost Ship, Gothica, and Jason X.
Nice. Eight-Legged Freaks, huh?
So a bunch of random horror flicks.
Yeah, that's cool.
And thrillers. And that's all my news.
Nice. You see, it's not the same without you, James.
Yeah, James.
We need your news here, man.
Yeah.
Buddy.
But, duty calls.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm just busting his chops.
Moving on to Weekly Recs.
And now it's time for the Weekly Recommendations.
All right, we'll pass it back down to you, Vic.
Me. Rex. Let's see. So over this little holiday weekend, I had a chance to watch The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Awesome. It got a 64 in Rotten. I always like throwing a Rotten score out there. But I think we either streamed it on Netflix or it's on Stars. I can't remember which service it's on, but it's starring Christopher Plummer of The Sound of Music. It's Mr. Von Trapp. It has Tom Waits as, I guess you can say, he's the devil. Lily Cole, Vern Troyer, Heath Ledger, Johnny Depp, Colin Farrell, and Jude Law. I don't want to get too much into the story about what it is because it's a fucking tripped out story, visually tripped out as well. And I want to say it was the last movie Heath Ledger made before his death, or while he was filming it.
He didn't get a chance to finish it, yeah.
Yeah, which kind of explains why they have 4 different actors playing his character.
It's like the first half of the film is him, and then the kind of torch is passed on through these different. He changes personas.
Yeah, through the perception of different characters, you see him differently. But it's a really cool movie. I just actually Jean is the one who brought it to my attention, and she wanted to watch it, so it kind of caught both of our attentions, and we fell in love with it. It's really cool. Visually, it's fucking stunning. It's really tripped out, and the actual story is pretty cool too. It's like really travel freak show vaudevillian play vibe to it, but it's told really well. It's really cool. I recommend it.
I wanted to say, did you like that little Dark Knight kind of, how do you say, like nod he does?
Yes.
When he's introducing, he has his little mask on and he goes, "The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus."
You know, it's funny because I pointed that out to her. And then there's a part where Tom Waits is talking to Christopher Plummer, but he's kind of talking to him in his ear, and he's like, "Oh, so you want to make a wager? Like 5 souls?" He kind of gets that vocal from Tom Waits. I felt like he picked that up from him, and you can see it. And it's pretty creepy and kind of weird to see the connection on the screen. And then once you finally think about, well, he got this character from, the way he sounds, it was, and then how he made that announcement, it's pretty fucking tripped out. That most people don't, because that movie didn't really get as much publicity as I thought it should have.
Yeah, it didn't.
But yeah, check it out, dude. It's tripped out. It's out there. The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. Yeah.
On Netflix, right? Yeah.
I want to say it's streaming on Netflix or on Stars, but I mean, if not, you can probably pick it up for a couple bucks, like $2.99 or something.
Nice.
Also, Blade. I watched it not that long ago on Netflix, which is a classic to
always
me.
a fun ride.
Always a fun ride, exactly. Blade. And then something that we were luckily to pick up on was the Mary Poppins Returns. It's really cool. I thought it was a really cool imagining of what was already done in the first Mary Poppins. I did fall asleep here and there during the movie, but I mean, it was pretty much almost the same thing. But it's really visually stunning. Story was pretty cool, but it's something that I'd say go check it out, especially if you do like the first movie, and if you're into Disney stories, check it out. The Mary Poppins Returns.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yep, those are them.
And that's it for you, buddy?
Yep.
All right. Well, it's my turn. I think I'm gonna come in left field with this one. I'm gonna recommend Manborg. It's a very lo-fi film that I think Wes, Vic, and I are all familiar with. It's a very different film. I recommend it if you're into these kind of films. It's very low budget. Like
It's Astron 6, right?
Yeah, Astron 6.
The same guys who did fucking Father's Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's all the same company. They're kind of affiliated with fucking Troma.
Troma?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like they would be.
I don't know if
studio.
Manborg was done under Troma, but Father's Day was.
Father's Day was okay.
Like those guys, they got their start
Inspiration
with
from?
Troma.
Okay.
Well, I think they helped, they collaborated with them,
Yeah.
funds and whatnot.
I can see that because of the over-the-top visuals, practical effects that they have.
Fucking
Choppy.
Manborg.
Look like it's lagging like a video game. It's great. I like things like that.
Manborg.
But that's Manborg for you. And another one I got I was gonna recommend is Hobo with the Shotgun, another lo-fi. I think we've recommended this probably many times, but it's probably one of the better films I've ever seen. For how lo-fi it is. Like, Rutger Hauer coming strong on this one too.
I saw that on at the Ken at a midnight showing, and I took my sisters to see it.
And if it's not too late, I hear they're making the second one for news.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That'd be amazing.
It
would be amazing.
It's funny that you bring up a Hobo with a Shotgun because it kind of reminds me of the movie that we're doing tonight. We'll get into that later, what I'm talking about.
Excuse me.
But yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's, I'm going to wrap it up right there.
Nice, Hobo. Man. Coming in with a killer.
Manborg and Hobo with the Shotgun.
All right, so James did give me his rec for this week, and it's out. It's kind of out in left field as well. In the Army now.
Oh shit! We just watched that, dude.
With fucking Pauly Shore and Andy Dick. Right?
Andy Dick, and it has the chick. It has David Allen Greer is in it. He's the other guy, but it also has
Lori Petty from Tank Girl.
Yes, right? And she's also A League of Their Own.
Mm-hmm.
She's Kit from A League of Their Own. Dude, Gene and I were just watching this the other day. I swear, it was on Netflix.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a funny film, dude.
From '94.
My brother's a pool guy.
That has a fucking low 6%.
Just
wow.
6?
6, dude.
There is a scorpion on my back.
What I think it's on.
Huh?
Oh, it's on. Okay. I thought it was on Rotten.
There is a scorpion on my back.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Oh man.
It's just because for some reason Pauly Shore is like universally hated. I personally love all those films. Biodome and fucking Son-in-Law, Encino Man. Fuck yeah, dude.
Encino
We's the juice. Fool. We were already talking about. Remember, CJ was like Pauly Shore, and we were like, dude,
Pauly Shore.
He's great.
He's in a Goofy movie.
Yeah. It's like with the fucking cheese.
The Leaning Tower of Cheese.
That's so great.
How could you not like Pauly Shore? I automatically get happy thinking about Pauly Shore.
Remember when he was on Workaholics?
He was on Workaholics.
He was all crazy, locked up in a box or something.
He was addicted to coke too, I think. But dude, that's a great recommendation in the Army now.
For sure.
'Cause I'm a crazy boy.
Okay, all right. So that was James's rec for the week. Mine is White Boy Rick.
White Boy. Oh, that's okay. That's the one you just told me about.
Which it's a true crime drama. It was released earlier in 2018. It's rated R. It's starring Matthew McConaughey, Belle Powley, Danny Brown, Taylor Page, R.J. Seiler, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and Bruce Dern.
Wait, is this the one about the kid in the CIA or something? Or
FBI.
FBI? Okay.
So basically, the film is it's an 80s period piece, and it's basically about this kid's. This kid he's 14 years old, and he's basically forced into becoming an informant for the FBI because his dad is a licensed gun distributor. Gun runner,
yeah,
whatever.
Market?
No, because he has a license.
Oh, he's licensed.
But he's selling to bad people. Okay. So they kind of strong arm his son, unknowingly to him, while he's 14. Yeah. They strong arm him into getting into the drug trade and kind of hooking up with these not so nice people. And it's kind of turns into this huge kind of crime epic that actually didn't do. It got really good critical acclaim, but nobody went to see it. It made like it was on a budget of $28 million and it made 24.
You know why? Because I think the only time I actually saw, I don't know if it was advertised much, but the only time I seen it was on like a YouTube commercial ad, and it was only like he's like, oh, the kid works for the FBI, and he's like, but I'm only a kid. He's like, yeah, but he's a kid or something like that. And then that was it, and then that's the only thing I saw on it. But I remember it did catch my attention.
It wasn't well advertised, maybe.
Yeah, maybe bad marketing, but holy shit, dude, this is like a, how would you say, like a hidden gem.
Okay.
Very, very solid fucking performances.
Based on a true story? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's,
okay.
based on a true story. I don't want to, give anything away, but check it out. White Boy Rick. It just came out on video recently, and it's totally worth your money. Check it out. Matthew McConaughey, he's been solid. He's, for years, these past 3 years, he just turns out so much cool stuff, in my opinion.
All right.
Interstellar.